Cosmas, what is the current situation with regard to refrigeration machines and processes with regard to biosamples?
So what people usually have, these are like home fridge. So this is a freezer at -80 typically, and typically these stores, they start small. So people have a first freezer and they put their samples in. And then as things get bigger, they have a second, third one, and the biggest freezer farms, they call it, then is like 600 freezers, which is a total catastrophe, of course, in two senses. Number one, energy-wise, and number two, how you find your samples in these freezers. So there's one thing is how you find it, and the second thing is how much it costs to run all these freezers, how much energy you need, and how much personnel you need. And the biggest drawback with these freezers is quality. I've observed people working with these freezers, and you can imagine if this freezer is full of samples and covered with ice, people pull out a rack with samples, and then they start looking for the actual samples. And sometimes the samples are exposed multiple minutes, up to 10 minutes. So this, of course, is not really good for the quality of these samples because they're very sensitive to temperature fluctuations.
What is the approach of Liconic with regard to achieving integrity in samples?
So what we do is we automate this process. So we make like a vending machine that has this special climate, and you call the ID of a sample, and the machine would fully automatically deliver one of these samples to you. So going automated, doing this automated gives you two advantages. One is that you have total control and a monitoring of quality, and secondly, it's much more energy efficient. As you can imagine, instead of having 600 freezers, you have one big system, but you need maybe 10 times less energy, which over time, of course, will make a huge difference in price, which can go into millions energy savings per year.
Who are your customers then?
So in this field, this can be institute, university, hospitals, and also very big service provider for storage services. So for instance, the biggest system so far we do is for the national cohort. In German we have many other applications like Heidelberg, Kiel, and privately other MLL, for instance, in Munich, and so on.